Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this: life throws you into the middle of a storm. Unexpected challenges, moments of uncertainty, and trials that test your resolve. What do you do? Do you falter, or do you stand firm? The answer lies not in the circumstances, but in the strength of your mindset. Today, we're diving into how to develop a mindset that can defeat anything, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. A Stoic mindset in action is a living embodiment of wisdom, resilience, and intentionality, demonstrating how ancient philosophy can be applied to modern challenges with transformative results. It begins with the deliberate practice of pausing before reacting, creating a space where thoughtful reflection replaces impulsive responses. When faced with a challenging situation, a Stoic doesn't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" but instead reframes the question to, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values?" This shift in perspective turns obstacles into opportunities for growth, fostering a sense of empowerment even in the face of adversity. A key element of a Stoic mindset in action is the practice of focusing on what is within your control and letting go of what is not. This principle, central to Stoic teachings, ensures that energy and attention are directed toward actions that can make a meaningful difference, rather than being wasted on external events or the opinions of others. For example, in a workplace conflict, a Stoic focuses on their own behavior, communication, and problem-solving efforts rather than attempting to control the reactions of colleagues. This approach not only reduces stress but also enhances effectiveness and emotional composure. Gratitude is another hallmark of a Stoic mindset in action, as it grounds you in the present moment and highlights the abundance that exists even in difficult times. By consciously acknowledging what you have to be thankful for, you create a buffer against negativity and cultivate a resilient outlook. Stoics also engage in regular self-reflection, reviewing their day to identify areas of improvement and celebrate small victories. This practice strengthens self-awareness and reinforces the commitment to live according to their principles. Additionally, a Stoic mindset embraces the power of visualization, both positive and negative, to prepare for life's uncertainties. Negative visualization, or imagining worst-case scenarios, is not a pessimistic exercise but a tool for fortifying the mind against fear and surprise. By contemplating potential challenges and their solutions in advance, a Stoic is better equipped to handle setbacks with grace and clarity. Positive visualization, on the other hand, involves envisioning success and the steps required to achieve it, fostering motivation and focus. The application of a Stoic mindset extends to relationships as well, where empathy and justice play pivotal roles. A Stoic seeks to understand the perspectives of others, even in moments of disagreement, and strives to act with fairness and integrity. This approach builds trust, resolves conflicts, and nurtures meaningful connections. Finally, a Stoic mindset in action is about consistency, showing up every day with the intention to improve, contribute, and grow. It is not about perfection but progress, recognizing that setbacks and failures are part of the journey. By integrating Stoic principles into daily life, you create a foundation of inner strength and purpose, enabling you to face challenges with confidence and leave a legacy of resilience and wisdom for others to follow. The power of perspective lies in its transformative ability to reshape how we view and respond to life's challenges, making it one of the most essential components of a resilient and undefeatable mindset. Perspective, as taught by the Stoics, is not just about seeing events for what they are, but about reframing them in ways that serve our growth, courage, and understanding. When you face adversity, it is natural to feel overwhelmed or discouraged. However, the way you choose to interpret those events determines their impact on your life. Consider the words of Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle underscores that our reactions, rooted in our perceptions, hold more weight than the events themselves. Adopting a Stoic perspective means viewing obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to test your character, refine your skills, and grow stronger. Each challenge, when seen through this lens, becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. For instance, Instead of lamenting a failed attempt at something important, you can reframe the experience as a valuable lesson, a necessary step on the path to mastery. This shift in perspective fosters resilience, enabling you to stay motivated and composed even when the journey becomes arduous. Moreover, the power of perspective is not confined to reframing negative experiences. It also involves appreciating the positive aspects of life that often go unnoticed. By consciously focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you cultivate gratitude, which in turn strengthens your emotional well-being and fortifies your mindset against external turbulence. This practice of gratitude amplifies the ability to maintain a balanced and composed outlook even during periods of uncertainty. The Stoics also teach the importance of zooming out, of looking at the bigger picture when faced with immediate difficulties. When you view your current struggles within the broader context of your entire life, they often appear less daunting and more manageable. For example, a setback in your career may feel like a significant blow in the moment, but when considered in the context of a decades-long journey, it becomes a small and even necessary part of your evolution. This broader perspective helps you maintain a sense of proportion and prevents you from becoming consumed by temporary hardships. Another critical aspect of perspective is the practice of empathy and understanding. When conflicts arise, shifting your perspective to see things from another's point of view can dissolve tension and foster connection. This ability to step outside your own narrative and consider alternative viewpoints not only enhances your relationships, but also broadens your understanding of the world, making you more adaptable and effective in your interactions. Ultimately, the power of perspective is about reclaiming your agency and directing your mental energy toward interpretations that empower rather than diminish you. It is a skill that, when cultivated, transforms how you navigate life's highs and lows. By mastering your perspective, you gain the ability to approach every situation with clarity, wisdom, and strength, turning even the most challenging moments into opportunities for profound personal growth. To truly embrace discomfort is to unlock the potential for profound growth and resilience, transforming your relationship with a source of empowerment rather than fear. This concept, rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy, emphasizes that life's difficulties are not to be avoided but embraced as opportunities to build strength and character. The Stoics believed that voluntary exposure to tort, whether through physical challenges, mental discipline, or the deliberate practice of austerity, was essential for fortifying the mind against the inevitable hardships of life. By willingly stepping outside of your comfort zone, you train yourself to endure, adapt, and ultimately thrive in situations that would otherwise overwhelm you. Consider the practice of fasting, enduring cold temperatures, or abstaining from luxuries, as the Stoics often did. These acts were not about self-deprivation, but about building mental and emotional resilience. When you subject yourself to manageable discomforts, you teach your mind that it can withstand far than it initially believes, and this confidence carries over to every other aspect of your life. Embracing discomfort also shifts your perspective on fear and failure. When you avoid challenges out of fear, you reinforce a narrative of limitation and fragility. However, when you confront and even seek out dismantle that narrative and replace it with one of capability and courage. For example, engaging in a difficult conversation, tackling a daunting project, or pursuing an ambitious goal might initially seem intimidating. But each step you take in the face of discomfort thickens your resolve and expands your comfort zone. Over time, what once seemed impossible becomes manageable, and what was once a source of fear transforms into a source of pride and accomplishment. The willingness to embrace discomfort also adds humility and gratitude. When you experience hardship, you gain a deeper appreciation for the moments of ease and abundance in your life. This perspective helps you maintain balance, avoiding complacency during good times and dismissing challenging ones. Moreover, discomfort often serves as a mirror, revealing areas where growth is needed. It highlights your weaknesses and blind spots, not to discourage you but to give you a clear path for improvement. By leaning into discomfort, You develop a mindset of continuous learning and adaptability, essential qualities for navigating an ever-changing world. Another critical aspect of embracing discomfort is the development of emotional resilience. Life's difficulties often evoke fear, frustration, or sadness, but by facing discomfort head-on, you learn to process and manage these emotions constructively. This emotional fortitude not only enhances your ability to cope with adversity, but also deepens your capacity for empathy and connection with others. Ultimately, to embrace discomfort is to embrace life in its full complexity. It is a declaration that you will not be defined by ease or convenience, but by your ability to rise to the challenges before you. By incorporating discomfort into your daily life, whether through physical challenges, intellectual pursuits, or emotional honesty, you build a foundation of strength, and resilience empowers you to face any obstacle with confidence and grace. This practice, though uncomfortable in the moment, yields rewards that are both immediate and enduring, shaping you into a person capable of thriving even the most demanding circumstances. The role of gratitude in developing a resilient and undefeatable mindset cannot be overstated, as it serves as a transformative force that shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering a sense of contentment and inner strength even in the face of challenges. Gratitude, deeply valued by Stoic philosophy, is more than merely acknowledging what you have. It is about fully appreciating the privileges, opportunities, and experiences that enrich your life, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This profound perspective reminds you that gratitude is not only a practice, but also a mindset, one that frames every aspect of life in a positive light. When you cultivate gratitude, you train your mind to focus on what is going well rather than fixating on what is lacking, thereby reducing stress and anxiety. This shift in focus enhances emotional resilience, enabling you to approach challenges with greater clarity and composure. For example, when faced with a difficult situation, instead of lamenting the adversity, you can choose to be grateful for the opportunity to grow stronger, to learn something new, or to prove your resilience. This gratitude-fueled perspective transforms stepping stones and equips you with the emotional armor needed to navigate life's uncertainties. Practicing gratitude also fosters a deeper connection to the present moment, anchoring you in the here and now rather than allowing your thoughts to drift toward past regrets or future worries. By appreciating what you have in this very moment, you cultivate mindfulness, which in turn helps you maintain balance and perspective. Gratitude also serves as a powerful antidote to comparison, two emotions that often erode self-esteem and create dissatisfaction. When you focus on your blessings, you naturally diminish the impulse to compare your life to others, recognizing instead that your journey is unique with its own merits. Moreover, gratitude strengthens your relationships by encouraging you to acknowledge and appreciate the people who support, inspire, and care for you. Expressing gratitude to others not only deepens your connections, but also creates a positive feedback loop, as those around you are likely to reciprocate with kindness and support. This sense of community and mutual appreciation is your overall well-being and reinforces your resilience. Furthermore, gratitude has a profound impact on your physical health, as studies have shown that grateful individuals often experience lower levels of stress, better sleep quality, and improved overall health. This is because the practice of gratitude promotes a sense of relaxation and well-being, which positively influences both the mind and body. Integrating gratitude into your daily routine be as simple as reflecting 3 things you are thankful for each morning, or keeping a gratitude journal. Document the positive aspects of your day. These small yet consistent actions gradually rewire your brain to focus on positivity, creating a mindset that is not only resilient, but also deeply fulfilling. In essence, the role of gratitude is to remind you of the abundance that already exists in your life, empowering you to face challenges with courage, appreciate the present moment, and strengthen your connections with others. By embracing gratitude as a core principle, you build a foundation of positivity, and resilience enables you to thrive in any circumstance. Practicing negative visualization, a cornerstone philosophy, is a powerful mental exercise that prepares you for life's uncertainties by imagining and contemplating worst-case scenarios. This practice, while counterintuitive at first glance, fosters resilience, gratitude, and emotional stability by reducing fear and strengthening your ability to face challenges with clarity and courage. The concept is simple yet profound. By envisioning potential losses, setbacks, you desensitize yourself to their emotional impact and develop a mindset of preparedness. For instance, consider a fear of losing a job, facing rejection, or encountering failure in a significant endeavor. Instead of allowing this fear to paralyze you, negative visualization encourages you to confront it head-on by asking, "What if this were to happen?" and exploring the possible outcomes. By walking through the scenario in your mind, you begin to realize that even the worst outcomes are manageable and not as catastrophic as your initial fears might suggest. This mental rehearsal builds confidence to effectively should such situations arise. Moreover, negative visualization deepens your appreciation for the present moment and the blessings in your life. When you imagine losing something you value, a loved one, a cherished possession, or a current opportunity, you are reminded of its importance and encouraged to savor it fully while you have it. This practice shifts your focus from taking things for granted to cherishing them, fostering a profound sense of gratitude that enhances your overall well-being. Beyond gratitude, negative visualization also cultivates emotional detachment from circumstances, a key tenet of Stoicism. By regularly contemplating worst-case scenarios, you train yourself to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity, understanding that your inner peace is not contingent upon external events. This detachment is not about indifference, but of a state of equilibrium where you can navigate life's highs and lows with grace and perspective. Additionally, negative visualization helps you build resilience by reducing the element of surprise when challenges arise. Often, the shock of unexpected difficulties amplifies their emotional toll, but when you have already considered and prepared for such possibilities, you are less likely to be overwhelmed. This allows you to respond proactively rather than reactively, turning potential crises into opportunities for growth and learning. The practice also encourages you to prioritize what truly matters, as contemplating the impermanence of life. Padeshans clarifies your values and aligns your actions with your long-term goals. To incorporate negative visualization into your life, dedicate a few minutes each day or week to reflect on potential challenges or losses. Approach this practice with a sense of curiosity and humility, recognizing that it is not about dwell on negativity, but about cultivating mental strength and gratitude. By imagining the worst and preparing for it, you paradoxically free yourself from its grip, empowering yourself to face with unwavering confidence and resilience. Ultimately, practicing negative visualization is not about fearing the future, but about embracing it with open eyes and a fortified spirit, ready for whatever may come. Mastering self-discipline is an essential component of building a resilient mindset and achieving lasting success, as it empowers you to act consistently in alignment with your values and long-term goals, even when faced with challenges, distractions, or fleeting desires. Self-discipline, deeply emphasized in Stoic philosophy, is not about deprived control, but about cultivating the ability to prioritize what truly matters over momentary gratification. At its core, self-discipline is the bridge between intention and action, enabling you to turn aspirations into tangible achievements. The Stoics, such as Epictetus and Seneca, taught that a disciplined life is one rooted in virtue and purpose, where choices are guided by reason rather than impulse. To master self-discipline, you must first develop clarity about your priorities and values. This clarity serves as your compass, ensuring that every action you take aligns with your ultimate vision for your life. For example, if health is a priority, self-discipline might involve waking up early to exercise, making mindful dietary choices, or resisting the temptation to skip a workout. These small, consistent actions build momentum and reinforce your commitment to your goals. Self-discipline also requires the ability to delay gratification, which is the cornerstone of achieving meaningful success. The willingness to forego short-term pleasures for long-term rewards is what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. Consider the Stoic practice of temperance, which involves moderation and self-restraint. By practicing temperance, you train yourself to resist the pull of indulgence and instead focus on actions that contribute to your growth and well-being. This practice extends beyond physical habits to encompass emotional and mental discipline as well. For instance, mastering self-discipline in your thoughts might involve refraining from negative self-talk, choosing constructive responses in the face of criticism, or remaining calm under pressure. Developing self-discipline is also a process of building habits that support your goals. Habits are the foundation of discipline because they automate positive behaviors, reducing the need for constant decision-making. Start by identifying key habits that align with your objectives and implement them gradually to ensure sustainability. For example, if you want to cultivate self-discipline in your professional life, you might set a daily schedule, establish clear priorities, and eliminate distractions during focused work sessions. Consistency is the key to habit formation, as repetition creates neural pathways that make disciplined actions second nature over time. Another critical aspect of mastering self-discipline is learning to navigate setbacks and failures with resilience. Discipline does not mean perfection, it means persistence. When you stumble, reflect on what went wrong, adjust your approach, and recommit to your goals. This adaptability strengthens your resolve and prevents minor setbacks from derailing your progress. Moreover, self-discipline is deeply intertwined with self-respect and self-worth. By honoring your commitments to yourself, you build trust in your abilities and reinforce your belief in your capacity to succeed. Each disciplined choice becomes a testament to your strength and determination, fostering a positive feedback loop that fuels further growth. To cultivate self-discipline, start with small, manageable goals that challenge you without overwhelming you. Celebrate your progress along the way, as recognizing your achievements reinforces the value of your efforts. Surround yourself with supportive influences, whether they are mentors, peers, or inspiring resources, as they can help you stay motivated and accountable. Ultimately, mastering self-discipline is about taking control of your life and choosing to live with intention and integrity. It is a skill that requires practice, patience, and persistence, but the rewards are immeasurable. A disciplined life is one of purpose, fulfillment, and empowerment, where every choice you make brings you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. The importance of virtue lies at the heart of the Holophia and serves as the cornerstone for cultivating a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. Virtue, as defined by the Stoics, encompasses wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control, qualities that guide our thoughts, decisions, and actions in alignment with our highest potential. A life rooted in virtue is not swayed by external circumstances or fleeting desires, but is instead grounded in principles that foster inner peace and integrity. Wisdom, the first pillar of virtue, involves the pillage and understanding, enabling us to discern what is within our control and what is not. This clarity allows us to focus our efforts on what truly matters, avoiding unnecessary suffering caused by trying to control the uncontrollable. Wisdom also encourages us to view challenges for growth, transforming setbacks into valuable lessons that strengthen our character. Courage, another essential aspect of virtue, empowers with confidence and determination. It is the ability to act in the face of fear, uncertainty, or discomfort, choosing to uphold our values even when the path is difficult. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it, a quality that enables us to persevere through lows, emerge stronger on the other side. Justice, the third pillar of virtue, emphasizes fairness, compassion, and the recognition of our interconnectedness. It calls us to act with integrity, treating others with respect and contributing the greater good. By embodying justice, we create a sense of harmony and purpose in our relationships and communities, reinforcing the idea that a virtuous life extends beyond the self. Self-control, the final pillar of virtue, is the foundation and emotional resilience. It enables us to regulate our impulses, desires, and emotions, ensuring that our actions align with our long-term goals and values rather than being driven by immediate gratification. Self-control fosters a sense of mastery over ourselves, freeing us from the sway of external influences and empowering us to live with intention and focus. The Stoics believe that living a virtuous life, the key to true happiness and fulfillment, as it aligns us with our inherent nature as rational and moral beings. Unlike material possessions or external achievements, virtue cannot be taken away by external forces, making it a reliable source of strength and stability. By prioritizing virtue, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that is not dependent on circumstances but arises from within. Moreover, the practice of virtue inspires those around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. When we act with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control, we set an example for others to follow, contributing to a more compassionate and harmonious world. Ultimately, the importance of virtue lies in its transformative power to guide us toward a life of meaning, resilience, and connection, empowering us to face life's challenges with great integrity while leaving a lasting legacy of goodness and purpose. Taking responsibility is one of the most empowering principles for personal growth, resilience, and meaningful living, as it places the ownership of your life firmly in your hands, regardless of external circumstances. Embracing responsibility means acknowledging that while you may not control every event or challenge you face, you always have the power to choose how you respond. This shift in perspective transforms you from a passive victim of circumstances into an active creator of your destiny. By taking responsibility, you reclaim agency over your thoughts, actions, and decisions, empowering yourself to make deliberate choices that align with your values and goals. The Stoics emphasize this principle by teaching that external events are neutral, and it is our judgments about them that determine their impact on us. When you accept responsibility for your perceptions and attitudes, you free yourself from the blame game, which only perpetuates frustration and helplessness. Instead, you develop a mindset of accountability that fosters clarity, resilience, and growth. Taking responsibility also means owning your mistakes and learning from them. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it is not failure itself that defines you. It is how you respond to it. When you accept responsibility for your actions, even in the face of mistakes, you create opportunities for reflection, growth, and improvement. This willingness to learn from setbacks builds self-respect and earns the trust of others, as it demonstrates integrity and humility. Moreover, taking responsibility extends to your relationships and interactions with others. It involves recognizing how your words, actions, and behaviors affect those around you and making a conscious effort to contribute positively to your environment. By owning your role in conflicts or misunderstandings, you pave the way for resolution and stronger connections. Fostering trust and mutual respect, responsibility also encompasses your goals and aspirations. When you take ownership of your ambitions, you commit to the hard work, discipline, and persistence required to achieve them. It means acknowledging that success is not handed to you but earned through consistent effort and intentional action. This proactive approach not only propels you toward your goals, but also builds confidence and a sense of accomplishment as you see the results of your dedication. Taking responsibility is not about self-blame or carrying unnecessary burdens. It is about empowerment and liberation. It is a declaration that you will no longer be defined by external forces or excuses, but will instead shape your life through your choices and actions. This mindset fosters resilience by shifting your focus from what is beyond your control to what you can influence, enabling you to navigate challenges with strength and grace. Ultimately, taking responsibility is the foundation of personal mastery and fulfillment. It allows you to live with intention and integrity, knowing that you are the author of your story. By embracing responsibility, you unlock the power to transform your life, build meaningful relationships, and leave a lasting legacy of purpose and positivity. In doing so, you embody the essence of true freedom, the freedom to create a life that reflects your highest potential. A Stoic mindset in action is a living embodiment of wisdom, resilience, and intentionality, demonstrating how ancient philosophy can be applied to modern challenges with transformative results. It begins with the deliberate practice of pausing before reacting, creating a space where thoughtful reflection replaces impulsive responses. When faced with a challenging situation, a Stoic doesn't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" but instead reframes the question to, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values?" This shift in perspective turns obstacles into opportunities for growth, fostering a sense of empowerment even in the face of adversity. A key element of a Stoic mindset in action is the practice of focusing on what is within your control and letting go of what is not. This principle, central to Stoic teachings, ensures that energy and attention are directed toward actions that can make a meaningful difference, rather than being wasted on external events or the opinions of others. For example, in a workplace conflict, a Stoic focuses on their own behavior, communication, and problem-solving efforts rather than attempting to control the reactions of colleagues. This approach not only reduces stress but also enhances effectiveness and emotional composure. Gratitude is another hallmark of a Stoic mindset in action, as it grounds you in the present moment and highlights the abundance that exists even in difficult times. By consciously acknowledging what you have to be thankful for, you create a buffer against negativity and cultivate a resilient outlook. Stoics also engage in regular self-reflection, reviewing their day to identify areas of improvement and celebrate small victories. This practice strengthens self-awareness and reinforces the commitment to live according to their principles. Additionally, a Stoic mindset embraces the power of visualization, both positive and negative, to prepare for life's uncertainties. Negative visualization, or imagining worst-case scenarios, is not a pessimistic exercise but a tool for fortifying the mind against fear and surprise. By contemplating potential challenges and their solutions in advance, a Stoic is better equipped to handle setbacks with grace and clarity. Positive visualization, on the other hand, involves envisioning success and the steps required to achieve it, fostering motivation and focus. The application of a Stoic mindset extends to relationships as well, where empathy and justice play pivotal roles. A Stoic seeks to understand the perspectives of others, even in moments of disagreement, and strives to act with fairness and integrity. This approach builds trust, resolves conflicts, and nurtures meaningful connections. Finally, a Stoic mindset in action is about consistency, showing up every day with the intention to improve, contribute, and grow. It is not about perfection, but progress, recognizing that setbacks and failures are part of the journey. By integrating Stoic principles into daily life, you create a foundation of inner strength and purpose, enabling you to face challenges with confidence and leave a legacy of resilience and wisdom for others to follow.